Hey guys, it's Erica from Erica Marie Plans. Welcome back to my channel for another memory plan with me. This week I am using a kit from Caress Press. I've had this kit for I think almost a year now, and I had purchased it when she had closed the second time around. So I've had this for quite a while, and I never thought I would be using it like ever, honestly. So I'm really happy to be using it. This kit is called House to Home. Um, it's kind of like a moving kit slash like redecorating your house, but obviously I'm using it for a moving kit, or for my moving spread. This is the week that we moved to Arizona. Excuse me. This is the week that we moved to Arizona. Um, and so I thought this would be a perfect time to use it. I did use quite a few bougie box or day extenders and bougie boxes. There was a lot going on over the weekend, and especially the beginning part of this week as well. But yeah, for the 15 millimeter bottom washi, I'm using this one I got in the advent calendar from SPC. And then I actually did not film myself doing the sidebar and the date covers, but you will see that when I go into Monday, like what my sidebar looks like. Also, I don't know if it's because this kit is a little bit older or because I've like had it for a long period of time, but to me, for me, I guess, the full boxes were cut shorter than what they normally are, so my headers like didn't really match up. I had to like make them match up. They weren't fully touching the full box, so that was the only thing. I think it's just because it is an older kit, so it may have like shrunk while I've just been like hoarding it, so that might be why. I've never had that problem before with Caress Press, but I just wanted to mention that because you can kind of see it when you zoom in that there is a space in between the full boxes and the glitter headers. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead, finish it off here, and then I'm gonna get into the day by day. Before I do that, actually, I do want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers. I cannot wait until I hit that because it's like such a huge milestone for like anyone, I think. And I'm like really excited. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already, and follow me on Instagram too. It is Erica Marie Plans, and I will have it linked down in the description box. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing on Monday, I am marking with this girl from Sticker Haven. It's kind of like a happy girl, just because my supervisor had this was my last day working with my new supervisor, so she had given me a kind of like a goodbye, like moving gift, which was really sweet of her. So I put that in there for the first thing, and then also on Monday, I had to go back to my original site, my original school that I had been working at the past few years. And kind of do some like housekeeping things because, like I had mentioned yesterday in my other plan with me, that we were opening back up, and my site supervisor there was not working yet. So I'm the lead teacher over there, so I had to do a couple things. But yeah, I had to call parents and just letting them know that we were opening up again and trying to get a head count of who was coming because we can only have 10 kids in the classroom. So it's pretty stressful trying to get a hold of all the parents. So I used a scribbler to mark that. Down below that, I marked that I had a dentist appointment. Yeah, I tried to like make a dentist appointment before I was leaving to Arizona, but I couldn't get one. So luckily my dad had a dentist appointment this day, so I took his. I'm very, very picky about my dentists that I see. I hate going to the dentist, but I really love my dentist. He's very gentle, but I absolutely hate going to the dentist. Later on Monday, I had PK sushi one more time. I just picked it up for lunch really quick. I was also really tired this day. I'm not sure why. I think it was just stress and just not getting enough sleep. So I used a munchkin to mark that. I also went on a Costco run with my dad. The girl is from GP Studio, and the Costco run script is from Letters to Apollo. I also had to set up our electricity today or that day, so I used this light bulb that came on a moving sampler from Once More with Love to mark that. My dad also made ramen for dinner. This is the first time. He's been making like a lot of good meals lately. So this is his first attempt at making ramen, and it came out pretty good. And then that girl is from Whimsical Cat Studio. And then towards the bottom, I kind of mixed things up when I was writing everything in, but I had put down this sticker from Papershire that has all the pens to mark that we signed our lease this day. And then I used a Maru from Paper and Milk to mark that I had to email my manager at Lululemon. And then I used another Papershire girl holding a bunch of papers to mark that we got a whole bunch of paperwork, and we had to sign our renter's insurance as well. And then the last thing for Monday that I marked is I used a Glam Planner girl to mark that I painted my nails. Moving on into Tuesday. Tuesday we got our U-Pack this day. It was delivered to our house so that we could obviously move all of our stuff in there. And then also this day I did some more packing. The pack script is from Station Stickers, and I used a munchkin in a box. And then I also had filmed a haul this day. The film haul script is from Letters to Apollo. It was my last day of filming, I'm pretty sure, because I think after that everything was like put away. But so I just needed to like make sure I had as many videos filmed as possible. And then I also had a bestie date with my best friend and her husband. That's really weird saying that, Gabby, now that I think about it. But I hung out with Gabby and her husband, Austin. He ended up cooking us dinner, which was so good. The girls are from Sick with the Plan Co., and the bestie date is from Kinsey's Creations. We also had some Spade and Sparrow wine. I had gotten her that for her birthday back in January, and so we finally opened it up and enjoyed a glass of wine. And then at the very bottom, I just wanted to mark this, but they ended up reposting what I posted on my Instagram story of us drinking the wine, which was really cool. If you don't know what Spade and Sparrow is, it's Caitlin Bristow's like wine company that she has. But I just thought it was really cool that they did that. Moving on into Wednesday. Wednesday was my last day of work, and it was so sad because I couldn't say bye to any of my kids because none of the kids were there yet. We also had the movers come this day to move all of our stuff, and then this day was just such a busy day, and I had no time to eat. So once I had a minute, I went to McDonald's again. I used a Fox and Cactus girl to mark that. And I was just so tired. So before going out for a girls' night, I took a quick nap, and I used a nap script from the Scribble Prints Co. and a Paper and Milk Maru to mark it. And then towards the end of Wednesday, I went to the pet store. I had to get my dog some CBD oil because he has such bad anxiety, and I knew this long trip to Arizona was not going to be the best for him. So I got him some CBD, and honestly, I think it helped him a lot. Like, he was so calm compared to what I thought he was going to be. And then I used all these girls from Fox and Pip that I had purchased a while ago. They're all customs of, they're all like to represent my friends. And so me and my 3 best friends, we all hung out, had a girls' night. We just hung out at my friend Jordan's house and just went and got pizza at this place called Old Town Pizza, and then we just kind of talked and hung out for a few hours. We hadn't really hung out with each other because of COVID, and we were just like, you know what, screw it, like, I'm not gonna be able to hang out with them for a while, so we just ended up hanging out. And then the very last thing on Wednesday I marked is that I packed up my car. Moving on into Thursday. I woke up super early, and I used a Fox and Pip girl to mark that. I also had to fill up my car, which I ended up filling it up, I think, 3 times to get here. And then with a Paper and Maru road trip sticker, I marked that it was time to go to Arizona. While we were driving, we obviously did some pit stops and stuff. We had to stop quite a lot because my boyfriend has a Tesla, and so we have to charge often. And I just stopped with him. So one of the stops, we did go get dinner at Chipotle because I was just craving Chipotle. And so I used a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark that, and a Chipotle script from Letters to Apollo. And then with this Husky sticker, I marked that my puppy, Pence, got to meet Dean's dog that he brought. She is a Frenchie, and her name is Lala. And it was actually a good encounter. I mean, at the beginning, Pence was very defensive and like Pence doesn't get along with other dogs or other people or anything. He's not a very good dog with that, but now they're like best friends. So it only took about like 2 weeks for it to finally kick in and him understand that she's staying. And then with a Glam Planner Girl, I marked that we had a coffee run. And then at the very end of Thursday, I marked with a Munchkin that is passing out, that we literally passed out right when we got here. We stayed at our friend's house because we weren't moving until the next day. But yeah, it was a 20-hour drive and it was crazy. Moving on into Friday, we got the keys to the house this day. This script is from Letters to Apollo, and I used a Munchkin to mark that. I also went on a Target run because there's so many things I needed to pick up. I used a Stick with the Plan Co. Girl and a script from SPC. I also wanted to mark that I bought a Keurig this day. The Keurig foiled sticker is from Right Brain Paper Co. And then our first dinner, I guess, for our first day in the house was pizza because we didn't have anything. We were waiting for the truck to arrive. So we just ordered pizza, and I ended up FaceTiming my dad this day when we got there to show him the house a little bit. And then to end our first night in the house, of course, because we live in Arizona now, there are scorpions. So we were greeted with a scorpion, and it was really, really scary. Obviously we had to kill it. I was not going to let my boyfriend not kill it and let it go. Like, it needed to die. So I'm sorry if you don't like that, but I am not going to deal with a scorpion in the house. But we haven't had one since, and I haven't seen one since at all. So it was just the first night. And I'm like, great, this is awesome. Okay, moving on into Saturday. Saturday, I started off by waking up super early in the morning. Very first day, or I guess technically the next day of moving in. I've been waking up early every single day. I have to be in a routine now that my life is literally changing. I need to be in some sort of routine or I'm just going to go crazy. So that's been my routine, and I love it. I love waking up super early in the morning. So I use a Fox and Pip Girl to mark that. I also mopped the whole house this day. The mop bucket is from Clever Gal Crafts. I also went on a Target run. We actually went to Target twice this day. And I used another Fox and Pip Girl to mark that. And then I was not feeling the best this day. Something was up with my eyes. I could not see clearly even with my glasses on. So I used a Stick with the Plan Co. Girl to mark that my eyes were hurting. And then because of that, I had a migraine. And so I ended up just taking a nap. And the nap script is from Right Brain Paper Co. And then I used a Munchkin to mark my nap. Also this day, it was Emily Catherine Plans' birthday, so I wanted to mark that in there with a Paper and Milk Maru and a birthday script from Pixie Doodle and Bear. And then this day, on our second round of going to Target, we stopped and got dinner at Panera, and then we got some cookies from this place called Crumble. Oh my gosh, they're so good. And then I also wanted to mark that, we didn't technically decorate, I guess, but I wanted to mark that we got our first mat, like our doormat. I've never had to buy a doormat, and I was just like, you know what? I want to buy a doormat. It just makes it official, I feel like. So the decorate script is from Letters to Apollo, and then I used a Munchkin putting down a welcome doormat. We also watched Dexter this day, and then I wanted to mark that we loaded the dishes because I don't know if anyone else feels like this. Me and my boyfriend talked about it, but it's so much easier and kind of more fun to clean the house when it's your own house. So I have been loving putting the dishes away, loading the dishwasher. Absolutely hated it before, but I love doing all this other stuff now that it's my house. So I don't know if anyone else agrees with me. Let me know in the comments if you do. Okay, moving on into the last day, Sunday. Woke up early again. Wake up early script is from Right Brain Paper Co. We also did some unpacking this day. The unpack script is from Letters to Apollo, and I used a Munchkin to mark that. Also had a YouTube binge. YouTube binge is from Arctic Paper Studio. And then this day I used a sticker from, where is this from? My Newest Addiction to mark that. I ended up just finally texting everyone back. I just have been obviously busy, so I haven't had the chance to really sit down and text everyone. So I spent a good amount of time finally reaching out to everyone that had been reaching out to me. Also, we did our first Trader Joe's run. The one here that is near me, which is not really near me, it's like 45 minutes away. It's so nice. I've never seen a Trader Joe's like this before. It's like very modern looking, and the parking lot doesn't suck. Everything's spread out. It's not your typical Trader Joe's, which is really awesome. The Trader Joe's script is a custom from Right Brain Paper Co., which she's actually not open right now. She's on vacation, so hopefully she'll be opening up soon. I really love her scripts. And then while we were waiting, or before we went into Trader Joe's, we actually stopped at Nectar to get some smoothies. I also had a haul go live this day. My boyfriend's so good with like getting Wi-Fi and like internet and all that type of stuff, because it literally takes me 2 minutes to upload a video, and before it would take me at least like 24 hours. Like, it's crazy. So I absolutely love our internet, and that's why I'm able to post all these videos so quick. And then also, it was my cousin's birthday this day. So I marked that in there. And then for dinner, we had mac and cheese and corn dogs, because we still didn't have any dishes, and this is what we just got at Trader Joe's. And then I was also in my feelings this day, but it was a good in my feelings. So yeah, so that completes this week's plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in my next video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And that's pretty much it. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.